Good morning, everyone. It's Erica from Superior Budgets. Welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you are new. On my channel, I use the cash budgeting method to save for my goals and to help pay off debt. I'm super glad that you're here hanging out with me today on this Friday Eve. Super exciting. Today I got my pay stub, so I know how much I'm getting paid tomorrow, and we are going to budget that paycheck and go over last paychecks, budget, and expenses and see how I did over there. So if you are interested in that, then grab your coffee and come hang out with me. I definitely need my coffee because I've apparently developed insomnia. So I was up until 3 a.m. after 3 a.m. last night because I can't sleep. So yeah, grab your coffee. Let's get budgeting. Tilly, I literally just told you not to go up there. She keeps knocking everything over up there. Freaking cat. Okay, we are back. Here is my budget spreadsheet. We are budgeting the first payday in March. These are all of the bills that we have that we need to budget for in March. Hopefully I have them all budgeted out because this paycheck was like a wee bit tight. So, all right. Excuse me, guys. I am like stuffy and I think getting sick again. Like I left work, I went to Chris's, I felt better, I came back to work, I can't sleep, I'm sick. I have the work flu, we'll call it. Okay. So, these are all my expenses that we need to budget out on this upcoming paycheck, pay number 6. Let's go to pay number 5 and see how we did over here. So usually all of my savings section, like after month end, looks like really yucky because I do all of my transfers from my main, like my core savings account. So, like my mini Mondays and my tinies and everything. And then I take them out of there and then I move them into their individual sinking funds, like all of these ones down here. But I haven't done that yet. I was going to do it after this video so that it looks nicer and makes more sense for you guys because I find it just makes it look yucky. I did move my debt payment though over just because I needed to make that payment. So that's why it looks like we saved a negative for debt, but we actually took like 400 something dollars out of like my debt bucket, we'll call it. Okay, so with all that being said, we saved the actual amount that we were supposed to save, so the 177.4, so $1,774, we actually saved that. Because if you add what I took out of my debt binder, it would total that if you add it to this actual. Income spent, we plan to spend $1,356.47, so that's between bills and expenses. And we came in below budget there, so that's awesome. It looks like I went over in categories here, but the numbers don't lie. Maybe they do, I don't know. The spreadsheet sometimes is a little trickery. And then this rollover is like inaccurate. I don't know why I ever click that off, but and then the debt paid off. We plan to pay off $1,209.19 in debt, and we actually paid off $1,667.19. So that is awesome. So that is all of that. We did quite well last pay. I'm happy with that. It looks good. All right. I quickly wanted to show you guys my log tab. So I know some of you are using this spreadsheet as well. Some people are having some like difficulties with it and whatnot. So I just wanted to quickly like give you a little rundown. So these cells here on this side are ones that you are able to edit. So I can put whatever numbers I want in here, and it's all fine. But if I try to put a number into the actual tab, so let's say if I try to put $40 in here, oops, Oh, it didn't even give me the pop-up. Maybe because I'm screen recording. So if you see here, if you click this cell, there's this big, huge function here. Okay? Oops. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, so there's this big, huge equation. That is because the only place that you can enter your expenses is in your log tab here. So this is where you go in and you enter all of your expenses. So let's say if I bought something today. Today is, I think it's the 13th. So I would put in 313 and then I would put, well, actually we'll put it for last pay so you can see it populate. So I bought on 310 I spent $100 on self-care. So self-care is in my expenses tab or treat yourself. Now if I go back over to this tab, that $100 is there. So that's the only way that you can enter in your expenses onto this sheet without messing up the equations. All of your categories and everything you put into the start tab and they all go into these little breakdown areas. So yeah, that's that. So these expenses here that I have sitting here, those are expenses that I've purchased on my credit card that I have yet to pay back to my credit card. So they're just sitting here as like a placeholder so that I know that that's money that I have to put back onto my credit card. And then once I do pay that, so like this gas expense here, so that was still like outstanding. I had extra room in my gas and I had extra money at the end of this pay. So I paid that off today. But this was actually like that gas purchase was, I don't know. It was when me and Chris went to Thunder Bay. So for our anniversary, so like Valentine's Day area. So that's what I do with my credit card expenses that are still outstanding. I put them all in so that I know I need to pay them off. And then once I pay them off on whatever day, then I'll put in the date and then it'll show up on my spreadsheet. So I hope that helped a little bit for those who use this spreadsheet because I know they can be a little tricky sometimes. So yeah, that is last pay. Now we're going to go in budget pay number 6. So I am getting paid $3,983.98, which is pretty good. My next pay is going to be not very good because I only work like 1 week and then I'm off on vacation. So, but I do have a weekend of call in there. So depending on how that goes, we might be okay next pay, but we will see. And I also have $200 in Etsy income that I am bringing into this pay, which I just want to say thank you guys so much. That is amazing. It's helping me, save towards some of my goals and everything like that. So I am just super happy about that. I appreciate your guys' support so, so much. I actually have 2 orders that I have to go and drop off at the post office before my doctor's appointment today. So again, thank you to those 2 people who purchased orders last night. I was crocheting my blanket and I heard the little cha-ching and I got super excited and I ended up packing orders. So as I was packing the first one, I got another one. So I was just thrilled. So thank you guys so much for that. Okay, so with all that being said, we have $4,183.98 to budget out. We will start with our bills. So we have our cell phone, internet, reliance. So cell phone, internet, reliance. And we have our water and property tax. Water and property tax, which I think I need to kind of reassess those numbers because I've been hearing a lot that they have gone up. So we'll see. Kindle I don't have actually because I stopped my do my membership thing. But we do have ChatGPT and that is 12 something. How much is that? 1243. 1243. Okay. Perfect. So I think that's all the bills. Clients, oh, escapade tickets, I think that's on here down at the bottom. Oh yeah, escapade tickets as well. So I have two different escapade payment plans right now. One is for myself and one is for Chris. Chris is still on the fence of if he's coming or not. Just because of work and holidays and things, we have other more like priority things that we need to do this summer. So I'm paying his portion as well until we know what he's doing, and then we'll go from there. So that's the escapade tickets. And so that is it for bills. We're going to go into debt payments. We obviously paid my mortgage and my Jeep payment as per usual. A firm loan, done like dinner, no more of that. Perfect. CIBC loan, we are paying our $180.20. And then my RBC line of credit, that payment will come out today or tomorrow. And then I will increase how much comes out of my account up to $250. That's what I was trying to say. My goodness. Because what comes out of my account for my RBC line of credit right now is just the interest payment, and then I add the additional whatever it is to make it a total payment of $250. All right, so budgeting expenses. I'm only here for like a week, so I'm only budgeting $80 for groceries. I can't see us needing too much. Gas, I'm budgeting $100. This I might blow out of the water, but I also am putting money away for travel expenses, so we'll see how that goes. Pets, I'm budgeting $100. Eating out, I'm budgeting $70. Miscellaneous $60, just because we are going to be traveling. And then Starbucks $50 because we are going down south, and we usually Chris's parents live like really close to a Starbucks, so we will take the dog for a walk and walk to Starbucks and grab a coffee, and then just it's kind of like our routine when we're there. But as you can imagine, Starbucks gets a little pricey, so I budgeted for that. And when we come into savings here, this is always crappers. This is 200. And I don't know why I always have it in here as 100. I need to go through all my spreadsheets and fix that. Because now I'm in the hole. Darn it. Okay, well, you know what? We'll figure that out later. Okay, so RRSP automatically comes out of my account. TFSA automatically comes out of my account. These are two savings accounts that you can get in Canada. A registered retirement savings plan is the RRSP, which is taxable upon withdrawal of those funds. But contributing into it is a tax deductible at tax time. So the only reason why I put money into an RRSP is because of what my annual income is, and it helps. I do need more tax deductible things because my annual income is so high. TFSA is a tax-free savings account. So this, you contribute into it, and whenever you withdraw that money, you do not get taxed on that at all. But it's also not a tax deductible. So my TFSA is what I'm using mainly for my retirement savings, and then like plus my pension, and then RRSP is just for my retirement as well, but more so for tax purposes. So that's why I don't prioritize that one. $20 coming out for vacation. I might have to like kind of increase that maybe and have more come out, just because my stepdad is talking about doing something for my mom's 60th birthday next year. And it involves going away. I don't want to say too much. She doesn't watch my videos, but just on the off chance that she watches this one, I don't want to risk it for the biscuit. But anyways, I need to increase how much I'm saving for vacation. 1 month ahead is going to get its usual $180 for $90 each Monday. Mini Mondays is getting $80, $40 each Monday. Game day I increased, so it's going to get $150 each Wednesday, because I want to get that snowball fight collab done, and I want to try to get my astrology box challenge done so that I can randomize that money into different categories. Debt binder is getting its usual $300. Festive Friday, $100 each Friday. Saturday savings $240, which is $120 each Friday, and then my tinies is $7 a day. And then just going into my sinking funds, my Etsy income, I kind of highlighted things here, different colors, so I knew where things were going. So I have $30 going to annual fees, which is going to pay for my Amazon Prime membership that is coming out this month. So that's going to fund that completely. I'm putting $30 into propane. I got a propane fill back in January, and I was not at all anticipating needing another one until the spring. I have to shovel out a path and shovel out a gate and everything for them to get to the propane tanks to fill it. And obviously I stopped keeping up with that because I'm like, oh, we'll be good. There's going to be no more snow by the time I need another propane fill. For some reason, somehow, 2 months later, I already need more propane, and I was not anticipating that at all. So I'm putting a little bit of money away for that. I feel like it's a sensor thing, but I don't know. Taxes, I'm putting away $60 because 30% of $200 is $60. Business supplies, I'm putting away $60. I do need some more printer paper and stuff like that. And then travel expenses, I'm putting away $100, and part of that $200 is going into this $100 as well. So yeah, that is my budget breakdown for pay number 6. I will sort this out, the $99 because of this TFSA. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. I really hoped you enjoyed this video. I hope giving you more of a rundown on my budget spreadsheet was helpful. If you guys want me to do more of that and explain more on this budget spreadsheet, then please let me know. I'm happy to do so. I'm still kind of trying to figure it out as well, but I'm pretty good with it nonetheless. So yeah, that is all I have for today. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And I will see you tomorrow for Festive Fridays. And I also posted my debt binder video this morning. This video is going to come out after. So go and check that out and watch me play some games and crush some ducking goals. All right, guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.